Hey guys, welcome back to Spark Conversations.
Yeah.
Mic drop. That was
Bro, it's fine. We're just gonna move on. Okay, can we move on to the word from the word?
What?
We already did random facts.
No, we gotta introduce.
Okay, fine. I'll do the introduction.
You do it.
Hi. Welcome to Random Facts with Facts.
It's been a while since you've been here, David. Good to see you.
It has been a while since I've been here. I was gone for like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I haven't been keeping count.
Anyways, what's your random fact?
Random fact, did you know the narwhal is the unicorn of the sea?
Oh man, that's such a good fact.
Well, that's true.
Wow.
Did you also know biology sucks?
Oh yeah. The severed head of a sea slug can grow a whole new body.
This week's word from the word is Ephesians 4, verse 32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. And that's pretty cool.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Songs We Made Up on the Spot. So here's a song me and Mike just made up on the spot. I watched you tune the guitar, and it was amazing, and it made me think of the time I sang about a kraken. That song was cracking. It was not crack-a-lackin' because it had a kraken.
Kraken.
Hey guys, welcome back to Poorly Explained Movie Titles with Bree and Mike.
Hola.
Okay, so the movie is an illegal immigrant chased by the feds. You have 5 seconds.
An illegal immigrant chased by the feds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea.
A boy is the third wheel for 7 years. You have 5 seconds. 4,
What?
3, 2, 1.
I don't know what it is. I might have an idea what it is, but I'm probably wrong. So
Say
just,
your idea.
Nah.
Okay. Well, tell us in the comments what you think it is.
Hey guys, so this week for a conversation piece, we are not actually having a conversation because we wanted to wish you,
A Merry Christmas.
from all of us to you, Merry Christmas.
Cabello sin nombre.
Merry Christmas, guys.
And a Happy New Year. Remember to stay off the naughty list, kids.
Oh. Hey there. Just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas, guys. Joyeux Noël. Frohe Weihnachten. Have a good time.
So I just wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's challenge. What we're going to be doing this week is we're going to be telling stories to each other. Now, these stories are about 90% complete and utter garbage. Not true at all. But there's about a 10% factor to these stories that are true. Now, we're going to tell a story to somebody else, and they have to guess which part of that story is truth. And so, here we go.
Okay. So, for my grad trip, we went down to Ecuador, right? This was like back in 2015 when I was like young or whatever. So we went down to Ecuador and we went scuba diving. And while we were scuba diving in like this cave thing, which was like gorgeous, I I started feeling this like weird pain in my leg, and I was like, what is going on? So then I turned around to look at my leg because I'm like, this is weird. And it was like right in the calf section here. And there's this freaking shark just like taking bites out of my leg. And I was like, this is crazy. So yeah, I went scuba diving in Ecuador and a shark bit me. And it was wild.
All right. So, one part of that is truth,
One
correct?
part of that is true. He's never gonna guess which part.
You got bit by a shark.
I was bit by a shark. It's true. But it actually happened off the coast in Cuba on my honeymoon 4 years ago.
That makes sense. I knew that you went to Cuba, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you definitely have not been to
Well,
Cuba.
you want to know where I went for my grad trip? Costa Rica.
Okay.
I was like, that'll be close enough. He's not going to know. So
Right.
what we learned from this is I'm a bad liar because I'm just too pure. Well, I was like, me getting bit by a shark is unbelievable enough that people are going to think, like, he's got to be lying about that.
Nope.
I did get bit by a shark, but it wasn't a big one. It was just like a small one, but it did hurt. And I was like, what the frick? And then it came back for more, and I was like, can you stop? It was wild. It was actually
All right.
crazy. And then he went to have to breathe too, so we actually both got bit by a shark.
So, in 2012, when I used to live out in the country, back out in the country, there was a lot of storms, a lot of windstorms. They were pretty bad. And one day, on my way home from the city, Edmonton, me, my mother, and my grandma, we were driving back. I think it was maybe a couple miles left to get to our house, and it was nothing but wind, and our car was shaking back and forth. It was insane. A raccoon jumped on the vehicle, and we obliterated it. And then we kept driving, and then Thor, the god of thunder, came out of nowhere, and he tried to save us, but he's not that good, so he died.
Weak as the Avenger.
Yeah. So then we get home, and we get into the house. There's a gazebo set outside. Got to take that back in. My mom and my grandma are holding on for dear life, trying to take it down. Me and my sister are inside. Glass door shuts very, very harshly. All the glass goes into my sister's back and me. So that's my story.
Cool story, bro. I want to say the true part is Thor. I want to say that the true part is the storm and your car being shaken. I think that's true. I don't think any of the other stuff happened. Like your grandma holding on for dear life. What? I don't believe you.
Okay, so
Do you even have a grandma?
you're incorrect.
What?
All right, well,
Did you obliterate a raccoon?
No, I wish. No, the true part is my mother and my grandma were trying to get the gazebo back inside while they were literally not holding on for dear life. Maybe I'd exaggerated a little bit, but they were holding on. Glass door shut very harshly, and glass all in my sister's back. And
There was like 4 parts of the story that were true.
no, that's the one part of the story that was true. That was all one part. What do you mean?
Tell us your story, Heidi.
Okay, so once upon a time, I was swimming in the ocean, and it was really fun. And I met this fish.
As you do.
That's the true part. Anyway, it gets better. We got married, and we had lots of little baby fishes, but then one day, a stupid barracuda came, and he killed all our baby fishes, except for one. He killed me, too. And so now, I'm, like, trying to find our, like, well, because I came back, right? So I'm,
Obviously,
like, trying to find our...
You got better.
Our lone baby fish, he's got one broken fin. And so I'm like following the yellow brick road trying to find our fish. And then this beaver jumps out of nowhere and starts attacking me. So I ate him, as one does.
As one does. Yep.
And then I found the wizard, and he granted our wishes, and it was cool.
Nice. Okay. Based on what I know about your family, I could actually see.
Guess it right.
I could see that there was a beaver. I believe that your dad possibly trapped him, and you ate this beaver. Am I
I
correct?
have eaten beaver.
Nice.
I love
so
that you
good.
could get that. That was really funny.
I follow your dad on YouTube sometimes. He makes videos about
yeah.
trapping. It's great. For those of you guys who are bored and want to see good trapping videos, Solo Trapper. Also, we're getting paid sponsorship from your dad. Good.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
So I was like 7, and we're driving, and we're stuck behind this guy. And so we're trying to pass this guy because he is going as slow as my grandfather. Like, that guy had, like, no lead in his foot. And so, like, okay, shut up. What part was that?
So you were passing the guy because he was driving like your grandpa
Oh,
and
yeah.
didn't have any lead in
So
his
then
foot?
randomly, a bird, like, from above, just, like, comes down, hits the truck, and I'm like, excuse me. And my dad is raging at this point, because, yeah, that's what happens when you drive with my dad. He has really bad road rage. And so this guy never ended up getting past. That was great.
Nothing happened.
I live a boring life, okay?
This started one time we were driving. Figure out what's true. Okay, well, I've met your dad, and he seems like a pretty chill dude.
Yeah.
But I could also see him road raging.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the true part. Everything else was made up.
Like, he's a really chill dude, but that usually means they're really bad on the road.
Oh, yeah. Terrible on the road.
So you ready to hear my story?
Sure.
Okay. So when I was young, when I was about 21, I was engaged, and I got married. And, yeah, we ended up getting a divorce because he was very abusive. And, yeah, he was an alcoholic and womanizer, and I had to get out of the relationship.
I am going to say the part of the story that is true is that the guy wasn't a great guy.
The true part was I was with a guy that was an alcoholic that was abusive, and I had to get out of the relationship. The lie was
Right.
I married him. I never married him.
Right. I knew that actually.
All right, Heidi. So my story is several years ago. I was driving down to Calgary to see a good buddy of mine, and with me in the vehicle was this friend of mine that was not really cool. It's kind of a bit of a hoser, is what we'll say with our Canadian flair. So I was driving down with this hoser, and as I'm pulling into to this like dirt road, yeah, I'm pulling off onto a dirt road, and I see this beautiful, majestic peacock on the side of the road, okay? And I look at him like, I don't want to hit that peacock. So I slow down, and the peacock walks across the road, and then I keep driving. I start speeding up again because peacock is fine, and then all of a sudden the peacock jumps up, flies right into my windshield, and explodes my car. And then when we get out of this chaos, there was a person doing a rain dance.
I just don't know where to start, guys. Oh man. Were you driving with a hoser?
I've actually driven with many hoses, but that's not what the
I was
story's
gonna say, I
about.
feel like everybody's done that, but something tells me something about the peacock is true. You somehow saw a peacock in Alberta.
That is true, but the entirety of the story is I did hit a peacock with my car while driving in Alberta, 100%. Yeah. So true, yeah. So watch out, kids, when you get your driver's license.
Because Ryan will drive through the zoo.
I will right through the zoo. All right. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed some of our stories. Hope you learned a little bit, and we'll see you next time.
Don't drive into peacocks.
Do not drive into peacocks.
The first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour.
Well, I mean, that is dangerous. You should not be walking that fast.
I'm just gonna do CGD. Is that fine?
Yeah. CGD.
That's super
How about CG E minor?
E minor. Oh.
Yeah. Feel that E minor.
All right.
Words I wish I'd never said on the spot.
You're gonna miss Santa Claus if you take your time even longer.
If I take my, what?
I don't know.
Santa's fast.
Santa is gonna skip you.
Santa's
this year.
not real. Brie.
I'm kidding. I totally knew that.
All right.
I don't want to be spayed.
Bob Barker would have some very serious issues with you.